You hear my voice, okay? It is with great pleasure I introduce to you Sister Candice, who is giving us this study from her birthday. We will have a continuation of the study from Sister Angel, but she will continue the next time about the death of Christ. But this time we are having something very lovely also. And we know that our sister, by her trust in God, is going to feed us today. All this is for the birthday and her husband, the son, and the daughter will be listening on as all of us. But the reason why I'm very, very happy that Sister Candice is here is because I remember after listening to Sister Candice for such a long, long time, I'll notice I didn't say one thing yet, I didn't say the mother listening. Right? I'm coming to that hour. For a long, long time, I was listening to Sister Candice, not seeing her. Then one day she showed up in church. That time we had the old building here. And she sat down not to find in front, and from that time we started talking. But we started phone conversation. We started talking via the phone. And many, many times I had to talk to deal with the mind that I was dealing with at that time. I had to be very, very careful. Eventually, things developed in such a way that Candice decided to come more and more and more to church until she gave herself to Christ personally. What do you say? Amen. And now that she has become developed in faith, she has had the kind of husband that God intended for her. You see, sometimes they may not be in faith, and then they're in the world, and then they meet somebody, but nevertheless, he was the kind that was intended by God for him. But that is the kind that you can live with. That is the kind that can work together with. And then we have a reformation taking place in Bornul, Israel. He's so old, but he's smiling, but he's looking with understanding. And then we have had Alexandria, who have a head on so much that you can watch and show emotion from understanding. So we have something good going. But they have a path to travel that is going to be very tough, and they will get help from each other in Christ Jesus. One thing we know for sure, we have the tribe of Issachar here. Don't come and ask me yours. We have the tribe of Issachar here. She will have to bear quite a lot. She'll have to bite her hand many times. But in the end she will make it. What do you think? Yes. It's your whole house. Walk into the kingdom of God. Amen, brethren? Yes. So because of her birthday is just a couple of days away, we wanted to give this study. We have to preempt the other ones that she will get the chance so that the birthday wouldn't pass, and then she give the study. So, Sister Candice will start with a word of prayer, and she will go and give us a wonderful study. What do you see? Amen. So we thank God for Sister Candice, and you know she will entertain the discussion and the answers because she likes answers also.
Everyone. So it has really been a long time, right? And I've been here, so I will start with a word of prayer. Most kind and loving Father, we thank you so much for the opportunity on this Sabbath day to truly gather together as thy saints who are called a high purpose. We do ask of thee that allow us, Yahweh, to be conscious always of our purpose that we may fulfill it. Please dwell in our hearts right now. Give us that spirit of truth. And please help all of us to have a proper understanding of thy will for us, that we may live our purpose. To be saved in the end is this our humble prayer with much thanksgiving belongs to the pray. Okay, grace and peace, brethren. Now the truth is that I wrote all this study, but I couldn't think of a name for the study. The study, this is really what the study is about. Right? I just thought of the name for the study because I was thinking of different names to really express what it is about. And this expresses it the best, right? So, to do the study, to start with the study, we'll have to revisit a bit of what we had learned in the past concerning your purpose, your type of purpose. Right? There are some of us who were here when we studied the reign of purpose. There were some of us who was here when we studied the reign of purpose. Yeah? Okay, there were some of us here when we studied the reign of purpose, and there are also new members. So that in order to understand purpose, we just have to revisit a few of the points, okay? So, just to bear with me a bit as I write. Right? We have celestial purpose. Right? Which is love for God. If my color is wrong, just correct it, right?
Yes, sister, the R, you did not have the R. The R you didn't get in celestial. More the R. The R, yes. I-A-L.
Sorry, I-A-L, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. We also have celestial purpose, which is love for man. We have general purpose, which is to preach the gospel. So this was the third angel's message and the fourth angel's message, right? The message to the time. And then we have also individual purpose. Okay, so I hope all can see, right? And in this class we have studied these different types of purpose. Now, it's impossible for you to love God and not love your fellow men. And if you love God, you will preach the gospel. But what will you preach? You won't be relevant. You will preach the message for the time. As well as, in order to fulfill these purposes, you must be fulfilling at the same time an individual purpose. Right? Which is your personal life living the truth. Right? Now, we have discussed previously that no one can tell you what is your individual purpose. Because your individual purpose is based upon truths that you accumulate every time you study. So I can't say what is your individual purpose. You will have to learn that from studying your scriptures daily. Right? And so another person will be able to tell me as well. Right? So to start the study, we will start by showing that it is God who gives Israel, which is his church, purpose when we are called. Right? Since God is the source of our existence, then our purpose can only be found in him. Isaiah chapter 43, we read verses 1. And then we read 10 to 12. But now, thus said Yahweh that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee, O Israel. Fear not, for I have redeemed thee. I have called thee by thy name, thou art mine. Okay? So this Israel here is the church that God has called, the church that God has redeemed. You read verse 10 to 12 now. When God called us, he called us as witnesses as we know, right? So we read verse 10 actually. It says, ye are my witnesses, says Yahweh, and my servant whom I have chosen, that ye may know and believe me, and understand that I am he. Before me there was no God formed, neither shall there be after me. Even I am Yahweh, and beside me there is no Savior. I have declared and have said, and I have showed, when there was no strange God among you. Therefore, ye are my witnesses, says Yahweh, that I am God. So we see that when we are called by God, we are called to witness that Yahweh is God alone. Right? That will highlight our general purpose. Right? You have to preach the gospel to be a witness. It's to testify that Yahweh is God alone. But as we said, you can't testify that God is God alone and not fulfill the celestial purpose, the terrestrial purpose, and the individual purpose. Right? Look at Romans chapter 8, verses 28. We can turn to Romans chapter 8. The first scripture was Isaiah chapter 43, verses 1, and then verses 10 to 12. And now we are looking at Romans chapter 8, verses 28. And it says, all from right, Romans 8, 28. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, and to them who are called according to his purpose. So again, it emphasizes that when we are called to his purpose. So God has a purpose in calling us. The purpose is to be a witness for God, to testify that he is Yahweh alone. Amen. Amen. Now, for this reason, God has dealt every man his portion of faith according to his purpose. Now, we have general purpose to witness, but in it we have individual purpose. And for each person to fulfill their individual purpose, it means you have to get a portion of truth that will help you fulfill your individual purpose.
So, Sister Candice, with this text that we're reading here, right? This last text that was read in Romans 8:28.
Yes.
Which one of them would fit more specifically?
Well, it would fit with general purpose, but as I said, you cannot accomplish one or the other. Because if you want
fit individual purpose, like one has a purpose for you as an individual.
yeah.
And that is according to his purpose. You have a purpose for the individual.
Yes, it should be applied that way as well. Yes, yes. So as I say, you can't live this purpose without you. Right? So it could be applied as well, the individual purpose. Call according, right? Amen. 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 As Brother Tommy said, you can't have individual purpose without love for God. Right?
All of them is actually connected with it.
Yes. Amen. So let's look at this one. This part was most interesting for me, because everybody wants to know what purpose God has for them as an individual. You know that you were created to glorify God. You know that you were called to witness of God alone. But what does God have in plan for you individually? So we learn from the scriptures that God gives every person a portion of faith that is to help them fulfill their individual purpose. When we have studied this last, Brother had used an example where he showed one person will read, two persons will read one scripture. One person will get up and explain the scripture one way, it will be truth, and another person another way, and it will be truth. Why would one rejoice over something different to the other? It is because God impresses each heart with specific truths that is for them to fulfill their purpose. You all understand, right? Sorry, yes. Yeah. the message for the time, your contemporary purpose, meaning what God wants you to preach at this time. The present truth to this time that the world needs and you have to preach. Okay? And for us, we have to preach Babylon is falling. Right? Three angels' message as well as the fourth angel's message. So, as I was explaining before, we're going to look at that. Romans chapter 12 verses 3. To every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, Romans 12. Okay? Verse 3. But to think soberly, according as God has dealt to every man the measure of faith. Verse 6. Having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given to us, whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the proportion of faith, or ministry, let us wait on our ministering, or he that teacheth on teaching. Okay? Let me go back to verse 4, right? I think I should read verse 4. It says, for as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office. So all members, all of us don't have the same ministry. Amen. But we have portion of faith that is given to us to fulfill our individual purpose. And as we live out fulfilling our individual purpose, we complete our ministry. Right? Any questions?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sorry? Yes, Sister Lizara.
Talking about those things, right? I'm looking at an individual. And I'm looking at the scripture here in 1 Corinthians 12, from verse 27 and 28, right? And it says, right, now we are of the body of Christ and members in particular, and God had sent some in the church, first apostles, secondarily prophets, thirdly teachers, after that brothers the gifts of healing, helps, government, diversities of tongues. I see in that there as you're talking about the body of Christ, and all of us have different things.
Amen.
All of us here have different ministries that we are doing.
Amen. Amen.
But so as general.
Amen. And that is why we must appreciate what each other do in Christ. We must appreciate it, right? And we ought not to think that, well, one ministry is better than another. Because to each is given their portion of faith to fulfill their ministry. Right? Yes.
That also helps. You know, like, it have some situations where one brethren might get a real nice shoot and they rejoice.
Yeah.
And then they go and share the same scripture with the next brethren. And the next brethren can rejoice so much, but them see something else and them explain something else. And the first person will think, so like, wow, so why is he, not important or something. So that will help in situations like that. So it shows what the truth you see and you rejoice and feel very happy and things. That is for your individual purpose.
Amen.
And even though your brethren rejoice as much as you're not supposed to feel bad or get vexed because that is their individual purpose.
Amen. 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 And we're supposed to encourage them in what they see to go and study more. Amen. We're going to let's do that. Tell us to write out what we see. That is because when we write out what we see, that is God revealing to us truth for our individual purpose. Right? Amen. Let us look as well at Ephesians chapter 3 and verses 1 to 4. Yes. Ephesians chapter 3 verses 1 to 4. Now, the truth that is given to us, the portion of faith, as Sister Ashley was explaining, is unique to our purpose, right? And Paul describes it in a strange way. Paul speaks about his knowledge. So when he speaks about his knowledge, he's speaking about the portion of faith given to him, for him to fulfill his purpose or to complete his ministry. Right? So Ephesians chapter 3 verses 1 to 4. It says, "For this cause I, Paul, prisoner of Jesus Christ for you Gentiles, if we have heard of the dispensation of the grace of God which is given me to you all, how that by revelation he made known unto me the mystery, as I wrote afore in few words, whereby when ye read, ye may understand my knowledge in the mystery of Christ." Right? So his knowledge there is his portion of faith that was given to him. But he said it was given me to you all. So it was given for him to fulfill his ministry or his purpose. Okay? And it was given how? By revelation. So for us to get the knowledge, what we will call our knowledge, we get it by revelation. And to get it by revelation, you can't have your Bible home closed. It means you have to study scripture. So let us look 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verses 15.
Yes, so the text is already there. Paul was puffed up with the knowledge God given. So we must be puffed up with the knowledge that God given us, just as you said, must help. Help others. So we can be puffed up with the knowledge God given.
Amen. Right, so 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 15 it says, "Study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth." So you study to show yourself approved unto God. From studying what you could now become a workman. A workman is someone who is fulfilling their purpose. So now you can, as a workman, rightly divide the word of truth. Right? Amen? Amen. Right, so in order to get a portion of faith, you need daily studying of the scripture. Each portion of truth, a portion here, as the scripture says, here a little, there a little, line upon line, precept upon precept, here a little, there a little. Each portion of truth connects. And it connects in your mind and you live the truth, you fulfill your purpose. Right? Now, this study took a lot of self-examination this week. And I examined myself a lot. I examined even persons in my environment who are not Christians. So compare the experiences, right? Based upon things that happen. And what I have, when you're a person who don't have purpose, when I say that don't have purpose, not meaning that God didn't create them for a purpose, but to not have purpose means you're not living your purpose. Okay? You're not fulfilling your purpose. Amen? And when a person is not fulfilling their purpose, it means they are just existing without God, void of God. You know, amen, unconverted. Right? You know what results in that? Idleness, mischief, sin, of course, what is not of faith is sin, what is void of God, sin. Depression, psychological sicknesses, like Medina has said when he studied psychological sicknesses, identity crisis. You know when you are Christian and you're living, fulfilling your purpose, you have one way. You have one way to dress, one way to eat, one behavior in Christ, because it is Christ controlling your behavior. But when you don't fulfill your purpose, 1 minute you're in this style, the next minute you're in the fat pants, the next minute you're in the skinny jeans, the next minute you're in something else, with the burst of jeans, you know, instability. When you're not living, fulfilling your purpose, you are very unstable. Right? Amen. And Very good, amen. We are fulfilling the demands of many gods. Right? Amen. So let's just look at, since our general purpose is to be a witness for God or glorify God, then a person without purpose is a person that is estranged from Israel and therefore operating outside of purpose. Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 12. Now we know Israel is spiritual Israel, okay? So, Ephesians chapter 2 and verses 12, it reads that at, okay, let me read one second. It says that at that time, ye were without Christ, being aliens from the commonwealth or the citizenship of Israel, and strangers from the covenants of promise, having no hope and without God in the world. So a person says, his purpose is found only in Christ. Okay, amen? Amen? So to be without God is to be without purpose. To be without purpose is to be strangers to Israel's church. So one could be, we have to be careful now here because one could be in the church building but still not of Israel. Once you're not fulfilling your purpose, once you're void of God, you are estranged from the church of God. Right? Okay. So we just want to look a little more into being without God, absence of God. And we look at, yes.
On that point where you read Ephesians 2:12, when it showed that you are stranger of the covenant of promise, and as we saw in the study earlier, that the covenant of promise refers to the 7-day Sabbath, so you are stranger of that. So having a Sunday law, a global Sunday law, is making the world strangers of the covenant of promise by law.
Amen. By law. Amen. Okay, so
what you say has some weight in it. Because of the fact that it's a Sabbath that I find the work that we are supposed to do, or the work that we are to do in the 6 days.
Amen.
Right? And the work that we're not supposed to do on the 7 days. So our purpose is wrapped up in what the Sabbath defined. We have to do during the days of the week.
Amen.
So if we're not fulfilling it, if you don't have the Sabbath residence, you cannot fulfill it.
Amen. Amen. Part of this study does touch on the Sabbath, right? So I'm excited to reach that past, the little revelation according to the knowledge given to me, right? Romans chapter 3 and verses 23. We want to look at Romans 2:23. Because we know once you don't have God, you are in sin, right? Let's read this. Read the scripture. Romans chapter 3 and verses 23.
For all have sinned and come short of the glory of God.
Amen. Right? Amen. So, to fall short of the glory of God is to be in sin. So again, we are going over the limits. Purpose is found only in God. Once there's no God in us, there's no purpose. We are not fulfilling purpose, I should say. Right? It means that since we are void of God, we are in sin. And it means that we are alien from the church. Amen? Amen. So, the opposite of that now, therefore, to live sin-free is to indeed fulfill our purpose. The general high scripture, Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Couldn't put it any better. Very straightforward scripture. Okay. It says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. This is the whole of man. This is the purpose of man. To fear God and keep his commandments. It is summarized in the scripture. Okay, Brother Troy?
Yeah, I just want to make a statement. I just want to make a statement. If a person is in Christ and is sin free, it means now that the Holy Spirit is directing their mind. Right?
Yeah.
So irrespective of the personality that the person may have, whatever they're doing, it will be exactly what God wants them to do.
Yeah.
So if they have to preach to somebody, they will preach to that person. If they have to eat a particular way, they will eat a particular way. If they have to relate a particular way, the person, everything they will be doing will be exactly what God wants them to do. So that means they will be confident purpose. Irrespective of how much truth they know. So somebody can be here 20 years and they may know, let's say, the whole systematic theology. And a person can come today and they're scared the truth, responsible for their conversion, and at that point in time, if once they're abiding, they do exactly what God wants them to do. You understand? Just like the person who's been there 20 years and may know a lot of stuff, but he's abiding and he's doing exactly what God wants them to do. So the issue is that when they're abiding and the Holy Spirit is directing you, you're doing exactly what God wants you to do. They can't do anything else.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Now, as I pondered on these points, the question came to my mind. So since you have to be sin-free to fulfill your purpose in Christ, then a person saying that one can't live sin-free is a person who claims that you can fulfill your purpose without God. So you become God for your own existence. Right? So to claim that one can fulfill their purpose while in sin is to say that good and evil also goes together. We know that is pantheism. A sinner who is without God cannot fulfill his purpose. Amen? So that's just a point there, right? As I was studying, you have to be sin-free to fulfill your purpose. Now, to be saved, we must first complete our ministry by fulfilling our purpose daily. We cannot be saved if we don't complete our ministry. In other words, the individual purpose God set out for each and every one of us, it is important for us to find it out. We cannot be saved unless we complete it. We have to fulfill our purpose. And at the end of it, that is completing our ministry. Right?
Sister Candice, I think that's where my question comes in. Because I was watching on the board, the 5 points you have, right? And I was asking myself, could a person have 1, 2, 3, and 4, but have not yet come to understand the individual purpose as it relates to the particular purpose that God has for them to fulfill? Could that happen? So like a person is converted to the faith, they have the love of God, they have love for man, for mankind, they preach the gospel, right, the message for the time, but the last one, could a person have the first 4 but have not yet discovered their purpose as it relates to their particular purpose in Christ to fulfill? Could that happen?
I understand both things too. To fulfill an individual purpose, remember, fulfilling an individual purpose is something you do in every moment. Every moment, as you get a truth, you live the truth, you are fulfilling the individual purpose.
So then tie that to the last statement is that just
for the ministry.
Yeah, tie to
oh, well.
That's one point, Sister Candice. If you listen carefully to the question now, he said, could the person fulfill the first 4 without understanding or coming down to understanding of his individual purpose? That is so. Many people, it's like that. Many people, while they're fulfilling, they have love for God, they have love for the family, the preaching it through. But when it comes to their individual purpose, they have to understand that portion. It doesn't mean that they're not doing it. It doesn't mean they're not doing it. But the person has not understand it. But this particular distinction they should understand.
I would say they may not fully understand. But the Holy Spirit directing you, what you should do, that is fulfilling your purpose. Even though you may not understand your full potential, and when the Holy Spirit is taking, which will be, you will learn that along the way. But I would say you have to focus once in Christ, they can't understand what is supposed to be in Christ.
Okay. Answer the question, but I can't ask. I agree with what Brother Ray said based on this point. When Brother Ray began to get revelation on the systematic theology, he was obeying it. He was clear this. Right? He was in Stanmore Avenue. He had not yet started to do the Seventh-day Adventist. So he had to come to a certain development to understand his individual purpose, which was his ministry, which was the revival and reformation of the Seventh-day Adventists. So it is possible for somebody to be fulfilling his first four, because general purpose is obedience to whatever faith you get and I start to obey. But the individual purpose was the revival and reformation. So I agree. So I can be corrected. I think at the end of the purpose, the reason for having individual purpose is to fulfill a ministry. So maybe a person may not know their ministry. So as I say, I can be corrected. But it doesn't mean that they don't know their individual purpose. Say you're living their individual purpose, but they won't do it. They're not conscious of it. What are you opinion?
I think the question should be what when all of them are contributions, right? When they say individual purpose, what is their thinking? Is that they're thinking, okay, I doing Daniel studies and this, is that they're thinking one particular ministry? When you say individual purpose, what is thinking? What is the definition of individual purpose? Because of an individual purpose, there might be, let me say, maybe at the end of the year they might start doing some kind of class, right? Some ministry. So does that mean that they're not fulfilling an individual purpose now? So what's the idea of individual purpose?
More or less what you're going to ask to clarify, what is being said, it seems like it has two ideas for when they say individual purpose. One meaning the person just abiding and following, another one meaning the person understands ministry. So I think that should be clarified.
Okay, well as I say, your individual purpose, look at the description, your personal life, living the truth. Right? Everyone is conscious and they live the truth. They are conscious of their life as they live the truth daily. Okay? Or they have to speak the truth here. So, excuse brethren, just so that others in the back can hear well, okay? Okay. Your personal life living the truth, as I said, right?
We're not listening to Christ, right?
You're talking about.
You may have to choose a job. That's individual purpose. God will show you this job is not for you. You understand? Why I'm listening to the word that's the job? Why I'm taking what I'm when you show you this job is not for you. That is individual purpose. You understand? But that is not really ministry. Like taking up a ministry, which will be also a part of individual purpose. You understand? So like choosing a job, you understand? Choosing a companion, choosing going certain places. God will say, not me to go. We're going, Virgin said, we're going so, and God showed me, I is not to go. I is me fulfilling individual purpose.
Yes, that's why it's the question.
What I think needs to be set up the distinction between purpose and ministry.
So what Brother Cameron asks, can a person fulfill the form and not yet fulfill the last one? Not yet understand the last one? So it depends on when Brother Cameron asks that question. If he's talking about your personal life lived in truth or a particular ministry, what it means when you understand.
Right, so let me just clarify, right, since I asked the question, right? Right, what I was thinking in my mind, I was searching to see why is a person is justified when they're born again. I was seeking to connect it with even the gifts, like what you quoted in Corinthians, like teaching and like different gifts, right? Right. So I was seeking to understand when a person is justified, so you're fulfilling the first four, right? But your particular ministry in Christ. All right. Yeah, but just now, you see, when I say that, I say from the slant of your individual purpose as it relates to a particular role or function God have you to fulfill. Right? So that is the slant. Now, of course, when a person living, they'll be living from day to day, the truth will be governing them and they'll be living. Right? But I'm asking from the slant of a particular ministry that you have to fulfill. Right? When you are justified, if a person could be doing the other four, but they don't really understand that particular ministry they have to fulfill. Everybody get clear what I'm asking? Alright, so.
So, brother, what I am saying, right? What I am saying, and I'm saying, stand to be correct. But, yes, you are correct. But the individual focus, you must be conscious, since it is a personal life living. You're conscious of that. You're always conscious of the truth in your heart and the life that you're living. Right? So it's impossible to not be aware of this. But your ministry is something, Brother Cameron, your ministry, which is, if I could say, probably the aim of living the individual focus as you live it as you complete your ministry. You may not be conscious of that. At some point you may have to live that, what that is. But you're conscious of the individual purpose as you live every day in the truth. You understand? Sister, you understand? Right, so that's how that brother might just keep up. He has his hand up to the Lord as well.
Same thing as the same thing that you now say I was going to say, right? Because when somebody calls to the truth, they receive that personal experience of the truth, right? But by they growing that personal experience, they'll get to understand their calling, what they are called to, the ministry they are called to. As they begin to understand their calling, that is part of living their life, personal life with the truth. So that ties to the individual purpose. So you call to the truth presently, you have an experience of the, have a personal experience of the truth now, living it. And as they grow in it, they get the understanding of the calling in Christ, what you are called for, your particular purpose. And you're growing that, with your personal living of the truth. You're growing your ministry. And that is what it is. So it just, you have an experience here and you're growing to this here. So one will attack the other, they just really go hand in hand. But one come at a later stage in your development as you learn. Yeah.
Now I have a text to quote, right? But just let me let Sister Vanessa quote a text first. Sister Vanessa has a text to continue. So I hope you all understand it so far. So yeah, must be conscious, so will be conscious of the individual purpose. Since it is a personal life living, you must be aware of Christ in your heart. You must be aware of daily living the truth. The ministry, the aim of it, you may not be conscious of until at a particular point. Right? But you will be a conscious daily living the truth because it is your experience. Right? Right, Sister Vanessa, to put it at?
The explanation there, by Brother Medina, is beautifully put because we could have individual purpose, which is life living in the truth and we are justified. And that is different from our ministry. Right? Right? And Galatians 2:20.
Galatians 2:20.
It says here, I am crucified with Christ, nevertheless I live, yet but the life But Christ living in me is an individual purpose here. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. So you see, once the person is justified, their individual purpose start, which is personal life, living in the truth. That is different in the ministry. That will always come after. They can't say you don't have individual purpose. Once you're justified, you will have individual purpose when you are someone.
I have the culture of families. Amen? Now, you'll see how Paul put it, right? In 2 Timothy chapter 4, verses 5 to 8. You have to complete your ministry. It means that to complete your ministry, you have to live your individual purpose until your ministry is realized. Okay? Until your ministry is completed. In order to pass it in the judgment. So, which means to say, one, we have to continuously study to gain accumulated truths revealed to God, revealed to us from God. And we have to live those truths in order to fulfill our purpose. Right? We'll see how Paul put it. As I say, 2 Timothy chapter 4, verses 5 to 8. Yes. 2 Timothy chapter 4, verses 5 to 8. Let's see, Paul is speaking about his ministry. He said, watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist. See? Make full proof of thy ministry. For I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. He finished his course till he reached the end of his ministry. He said, I have kept the faith. Henceforth, there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord the righteous judge shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing. So the crown of life is only laid out for those who have completed their ministry by fulfilling their individual purpose. Amen?
Discussion on individual purpose. June is 20. All up, right?
Yeah.
Reads. But ye beloved, building up yourselves on your most holy faith, pray in the Holy Spirit. So you see it here as the building yourself, the sanctification, growth. As you walk in Christ, is a part, or it is what is as Brother Michael was explaining, building a ministry. So in your individual purpose is that you become more sanctified in your daily walk in Christ. And then it leads on to a higher point level in ministry, built it into what it is supposed to be. It is supposed to be evangelizing, preaching, teaching, so forth. So I saw that very much.
Amen. Amen. So, with all this said, we have seen that since I have to be, sorry,
Brother Brent would like to make a point.
Amen.
He says, purpose is always individual. Love to God is an individual purpose. Love to our fellow men is an individual purpose. Preaching the gospel is an individual purpose. God-given purpose. Making known the message for the time of the end is also an individual purpose. Given an individual God-given purpose. All purpose is individual and God-given, since another cannot do it for me. No one can love God for me, neither love my fellow men for me, neither preach the gospel for me, neither give unto the world present truth for me. Purpose is always individual.
Yes, amen. Well, of course,
Individual.
Well, of course, the celestial purpose, terrestrial purpose, the general purpose, all of it has to be done by you. Amen. Right? Another person cannot do it for you. Right? Amen. And once you do that, you are fulfilling, amen, individual purpose. Amen. Okay? So with all of this said, we see that salvation away from sin is therefore necessary for man to fulfill their true purpose. Man cannot be saved in sin. Right, Alexandria? Okay, Sister Michelle.
I told just here, as he explained that, right? Okay. If it is that each person have to fulfill their individual purpose. We see celestial purpose, terrestrial purpose, general purpose, contemporary purpose, individual purpose, right? Okay. The evangelicals' idea is that when we are justified, the righteousness of Christ, which is Christ's work, right? Which Christ, as a man, he fulfilled his purpose, okay? So what they say, if you follow their idea, they are saying that Christ's work that he has done in fulfilling his purpose is placed on their account. Because remember, it is his works that is placed on their account, okay? So they want it according to them, right? The evangelical. So they want Christ's individual purpose, all what he has fulfilled, to be placed on their account.
Well,
because they say it is his works, righteousness that is placed on their account.
Amen. I see the point, but we know that we never suffered from sin unto death, and we offer the gift of life. Right? So there is no way that Christ's fulfillment of his purpose and his ministry can be placed on an account in our sin. Right? Purpose is non-transferable. Brother Sharon. Okay, brother and after, right? And after. Yes, brother and
I just wanted to share a quote in line of study from education, right? It says this, right? This is when Adam came from the Creator's hand, he bore in his physical, mental, and spiritual nature the likeness to his maker. God created man in his own image, and it was his purpose that the image, it was his purpose that the longer man lived, the more fully we should reveal this image, the more fully we reflect the glory of the Creator. And his faculties were capable of development. Their capacities and vigor will continually to increase. So you see, the purpose of man is why God created this with a purpose. It wasn't a stagnant, it was an ongoing, continually. It was advanced, develop more into this purpose.
We know that when Adam sinned, from the time he sinned, when man sinned, we lost purpose, right? So now man is born in sin without their purpose, without living their purpose, right? Amen. Your sister Angel, or brother Angel? Sister Karin?
Yeah, well, I was listening to Sister Michelle giving her point, right? And then I look at the topic. And it is confirmation that we really have the truth and only us, because if we were to take the evangelicals' theory of Christ's fulfilling purpose for us, then we don't have to be conscious of purpose, because Christ fulfilled purpose already. Therefore, we don't have no purpose. We purposeless. Therefore, celestial, terrestrial, and general purpose, and also the contemporary is null and void.
Because Christ fulfills to be just like robots walking about, because we have nothing to do really and truly. And everything we say will be just foolish babble. So really and truly, we really on target because look, we see that and everything falling into point.
Alexandria, Matthew 1:21.
I would like to share a scripture, and this was my meditation this morning, right? It is my purpose. 1 Timothy chapter 4, from verse 12. 12 to 16, right? 1 Timothy chapter 4, from verse 12 to 16, and it says this: Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word, in conversation, or in behavior, in charity, or is love, right? In spirit, or your experience, in faith, and in purity. Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. And verse 4 is showing the purpose being fulfilled together, right? Verse 14. It says, Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying on the hands of presbytery. Meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly unto them, that thy prophecy may appear to all. Verse 16. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. So you see a purpose of the house.
And when I say neglect not the gift that is in thee, it means use your gift to fulfill your purpose. Amen? Because it was given for that reason. Right? Amen. So Matthew 1:21, right? Alexandria. Quickly, because time is already. Come, read Matthew.
Matthew 1:21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus, for he shall save his people from their sins.
Right? So, since we have to live fulfill purpose by living sin-free, means Christ has to save us away from sin. So salvation is always away from sin. Living in purpose is always away from sin. Okay? Let's go Romans chapter 6. Right? The time is already moving very fast, so I will read the scripture and see to explain to us best as I can. Okay? Now we are reading verses 6, 7, 17 and 18. Okay? Verses 6, 7, 17 and 18. It says, knowing this, that our old man is crucified with him, that the body of sin might be destroyed, that henceforth we should not serve sin. For he that is dead is free from sin. So, just to give an explanation, it says, knowing this, that our old man is crucified with Christ. We know that the old man is the old way of thinking or the carnal man. Now, brethren, let me just pause for a little second and give you all a little history of the steps in my heart. My portion of faith that was given to me. When it is I came to the truth, Brother Medina would read the scripture over and over, and I wouldn't understand what is the old man. He keep quoting this text. As he thinketh in his heart, so is he. As he thinketh in his heart, so is he. No matter what, I couldn't understand this thing for nothing. Until I really didn't understand that the old man is the old way of thinking or the carnal man. I really didn't understand. So then, yes, from experience.
So what I'm asking, so when he's telling you, he explains what is the old man, and you're not understanding. But what were you thinking the old man is?
No. What I'm saying is, I don't understand the link between the scriptures. How he used that scripture to explain what is the old man. So then this day, I will take out my Bible at different times when I'm alone and I will look at the scripture in Proverbs. Take it to the status. And this day, Ricardo and I we are on the boulevard there. And he comes out of the vehicle to go and do something. I sat in the car, nothing to do, and I said, let me take out the Bible and just look at the scripture. The strange thing is, as I took it out and opened it and I read it, I just immediately understand it. Literally, I knew that was what he did to me. The old man is the old way of thinking. It was clear at that point, and I was rejoicing without me by myself. You know? So every time I read a scripture, I have to rejoice that what God revealed it unto me was just for me to pursue the knowledge, you know, and it shows that we mustn't give up when we don't understand. Study to show thyself approved unto God. Right? So as I read it, the old man is crucified with the truths of Christ. That the body of sin, which we know to be the sinful emotions, are deactivated, that we would not serve sin. For he that is dead, which is dead to sin, is freed from sin. Okay? So this is the dynamics of justification. This is how God justifies us. We have to first take away the old man, which in turn deactivates the sinful emotions. Okay? Look at verse 17 and 18 now. Now we can fulfill purpose. It says, but God be thanked that ye were the servants of sin, but ye have obeyed from the heart that form of doctrine which was delivered you. Being then made free from sin, ye became the servants of righteousness. To be a servant of righteousness is one who is fulfilling their purpose by witnessing of the aloneness of God. Amen? Right, so here's the verse 11. Likewise reckon ye also yourselves to be dead indeed unto sin, but alive unto God through Jesus Christ our Lord. That will mean to say, if we are to consider ourselves free from sin, we are to be conscious of living in purpose at that very moment of justification. Amen? Right, so now since man has been changed, the old man being crucified with Christ, and the man free from sin can now render obedience to God, thereby fulfilling purpose. But how do we go about daily now? Fulfilling the purpose. To fulfill the purpose, to live the purpose, is need to experience or to be in obedience to God. 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verses 4 to 6. That's where we are now. 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verses 4 to 6.
For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty in God to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ, and having a readiness to revenge all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled.
So, the thoughts are brought into obedience to Christ. And what this scripture emphasizes, it says every thought. It didn't say some thoughts, it says every thought. And the 6th verse it says, and having a readiness to revenge all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled. Amen? So, your obedience fulfilled. Your individual purpose fulfilled. Amen? So now, yes, ma'am.
There's something I'd like to add a scripture, to share the scripture showing one that didn't understand purpose, but yet he prayed to understand purpose and to hold the experience of Nebuchadnezzar. Right? I'll just read it quickly for time's sake. In Daniel chapter 4, verse 31, and verse 30, and then I'll read verse 37. You see that it says this, and the king spake and said, is this not great Babylon that I have built for the house of the kingdom by the might of my power and for the honor of my majesty? So here we see Nebuchadnezzar was glorifying himself, exalting himself. He didn't have right individual purpose. But after his experience, as we read in verse 37, we see what his true purpose God wanted him to have. And he said, now, I, Nebuchadnezzar, praise and exalt and honor the King of heaven, all whose words are truth, and his ways judgment, and those that are walking right is able to obey. So we see true purpose is really exalted before
Amen. And Nebuchadnezzar became conscious of his purpose. Amen.
Let's not add to what brother said. You will see later on four of Babylon as a nation is as a result of not glorifying God. You could look at 5 verse 5:23. You could read it.
This is what, sorry?
Daniel 5:23.
Okay, but has lifted up thyself against the Lord of heaven, and they have brought the vessels of his house before thee. And thou and thy lords, thy wife and thy concubines, have drunk wine in them. And thou hast praised the gods of silver and gold and brass, iron, wood and stone, which see not, nor hear, nor know. And the God in whose hand thy breath is, and whose are all thy ways, hast thou not glorified.
So this is Prophet Daniel telling Belshazzar, look at what happened to your father Nebuchadnezzar, and giving the whole history. And he's telling him, look, you have known all that history, and you didn't glorify God. And as a result, you reach this place.
And this is the writing that was written. Many tekel upasid. In that night was Belshazzar, the king of the Chaldean slave. So he never became conscious of his purpose. He never completed his ministry. He never fulfilled his purpose. Okay? Because instead of worshiping the true God Yahweh, we worship God of silver and of iron and stone.
One thought to share, right? Can text I thought that shape on what that I was talking about, right? If a person does not have their individual purpose, they can never have a contemporary purpose. They can never have a general purpose, they can never have a terrestrial purpose or a celestial purpose. Those things are tied to conversion. A conversion is where you receive an individual purpose. You receive a truth in you, and you have the truth in you now to live it out as a personal experience. So when you're living out that, then you go and you preach the gospel, so you have contemporary purpose. Then you understand you have to preach the gospel now, preach the end time and thing. And then you have to preach the gospel as to the God who made himself for, show people God is God alone. And then now you do that in obedience to the commandments. Love to one another in family. And thus, you're showing for the glory of God in existence. So if you don't have that, you can't have the first four and don't have the last one. Now have to have the last one to have the other.
Amen. Amen. One don't exist without the other, right? Okay, so now your entire existence is devoted upon the truths of Christ. Right? Two texts, two scriptures, Galatians chapter 2 verse
2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 5 and verse 7, right? 5 to 7 was a text you quoted, right? 2 Timothy chapter 4 from verse 5 to 7. And it says, but watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry. Is this an example? I'm asking a question, right? Is this an example of somebody who is fulfilling a particular purpose in Christ? Is this an example of it?
Yes. Yes, amen. Exactly so. And who has reached the end of his ministry? Amen?
So the evangelist, there was a particular purpose in Christ for him, Paul.
Well, that was part of it. That was part of it. This temporary purpose, fulfilling his temporary purpose, which as we say, don't exist without him fulfilling his individual purpose. But the aim of it was for him to fulfill his ministry, which he did.
Which will be what? Those four. Preaching the gospel.
Preaching the gospel. In Paul's ministry was to go to the Gentiles. When Christ had spoken to Paul, he had told them, he had called them for a purpose. And he was supposed to go to the Gentiles. That was an act.
Right, so his ministry there was to go to the Gentiles, but he being an evangelist was an aim in doing that, in fulfilling his ministry, which will be preaching all, doing all of that.
Amen. Amen.
One point is that. But in other studies we learn where the overall purpose and mark of man is to glorify God. That is the overall purpose. Paul tells us, whatsoever you do, whether you eat, you drink, you all to the glory of God. So it is, the purpose is not five, it is one purpose. That is to glorify God. But how it is meted up is in these points here. It's in these points here. Sometimes your love for God is shown in an individual, you might just be singing a hymn to praise to God. Because the love of God in your heart, and gratitude, you start, or you're praying to God. Right? You love it to God. But nevertheless, you're glorifying God. You're showing that God is God alone in the exaltation of your thoughts. That's why it's fulfilling the purpose. The purpose is one thing, which is to glorify God. And whatever way you do it, whether you're an evangelist, whether you're teaching somebody, whether you're teaching the truth.
Glorify him, God wanted to be aware of your ministry. Okay, Brother Troy, after you are going to continue, alright? Okay, alright. So the text the brother just quoted here was actually my next scripture, because now your entire, your entire existence is devoted upon the truths of Christ. Okay? So I'll just quote Galatians 2:20, which says, I am crucified with Christ. Nevertheless, I live. Yet not I, but Christ liveth in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live in the faith of the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. So your life now lived is lived by the truths of Christ. Okay? Now I just want to touch something here that came to mind in studying this. And also it has to do a lot with my personal experience. Everything you do is with purpose. If you speak, it's supposed to be with purpose. There are times we are called upon not to say anything. Amen? Amen. For certain reasons. Sometimes saying things we know it for the person going to reject, with the person to just reject more words faster. So God tell you, don't say anything. Then there are times you have to speak. Sometimes not even for the purpose of saving the person speaking to, but for the others in the room. Amen? So, whatsoever we do it fulfilling purpose. But we also supposed to set ourselves to fulfill purpose. Because we have to maintain our Christianity, we have to maintain our experience. And do you know that mixing with the ungodly interferes or influences you and can take away a person from fulfilling their purpose. Right? Ephesians chapter 5 verses 1 and 2.
Sometimes not even saying something is preaching.
Amen. Sometimes not even saying something.
They're preaching.
You see,
saying something in preaching.
Amen. You see, brethren, not all the time we can get to preach the truth, right? But we can always live the truth.
Amen.
We can always live the truth. So though we may not speak the truth verbally, and we live the truth, our experience bears the testimony of fulfilling the purpose. When someone sees us walking up the stairs on a Sabbath morning, or you leave your house on a Sabbath morning, you are seen as fulfilling purpose, fulfilling your purpose to your Creator. But I have a portion here with the Sabbath, so I'll wait for that fact, right? So Ephesians chapter 5 verse 1 and 2. And then we read 6 and 8, okay? It says, "Be ye therefore followers of God as their children, and walk in love, as Christ also had loved us, and had given himself for us an offering and a sacrifice to God for a sweet-smelling Savior." Verse 6 to 8. "Let no man deceive you with vain words. For because of these things cometh the wrath of God upon the children of disobedience. Be not ye therefore partakers with them. For ye were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of the light." So in order to walk as children of the light, God requires our separation from children of the darkness. Oh, I have it. The only time I am supposed to associate myself is for the conversion of another.
Amen. To the purpose.
And that is fulfilling purpose. Amen?
If you see Brother Rain and Rupture.
What purpose there? You know? What purpose can we fulfill? Right. In the workshop with noise, where you can't hear yourself, where people are drunk on alcohol. You know, it doesn't make sense.
You see me on Juve Bank. I say, Sister Candice, plenty of people here to witness it. And they call it Genesis.
We had our experience recently where we had to, just waiting for Brethren to settle down here and for them to close, right? So after this point, 10 minutes, okay? We had our experience here where we had to separate ourselves from those who abided not in the doctrine of Christ. And look at 2 John, I'll read it quickly, and verses 9 and 10 and 11. It says, 2 John verses 9, 10 and 11, it says, "Whosoever transgresseth and abideth not in the doctrine of Christ hath not God. He that abideth in the doctrine of Christ, he hath both the Father and the Son. If there come any unto you and bring not this doctrine, receive him not into your house, neither bid him Godspeed. For he that biddeth him Godspeed is partaker of his evil deeds." So, brethren, watch me. This is serious, you know. You have nothing called grace and peace brother. Right? That is the truth of it.
Traditional ethics goes to the dustbin here.
Amen.
Because sometimes they come with a false doctrine and you must come by your with a false doctrine. They reject it. And then they say, "Well, have a good day."
Yes,
how are you supposed to respond according to this?
They said, "Don't even bring that into your home." Why would God say that? You see, God is God who knows the heart. God knows and sees how we can be influenced. And it is meant to preserve you. It is meant to preserve you in obeying the doctrine of Christ and to preserve you in following your purpose, because it is the aim of Satan for us to not follow our purpose or fulfill our purpose, okay? Let me read one more scripture. That 2 Corinthians 6, 14 to 17. Just actually could read us text for me, please.
There's one thing that I can do very quickly, right? Is that what shower and shake hand means what? Defeat. That is what we do that what shower. So when you stretch out his hand to shake your hand, after you don't defeat before doctrine and shake hand to you when you shake it, you defeat to you. So after I say what you do so, there's been like this and he still say going to defeat me, he still can do the same thing, so that is what that means. So you have to watch that one tell you the brother. I am not united.
Okay.
Because you know,
when I said raising a question,
it has different ministries, right? A person might have a singing ministry, a person might have a cooking ministry, a person might be blessed with a children ministry. Because when you keep saying ministry, right? Isn't that everybody has to have a ministry? Yeah, but they can make a ministry out of it.
Well, that's not what I did. Yes. So that you can fulfill it.
Okay.
And you cooking and singing and the children.
Because you might have a gift that you can sing, but you may have to.
But the ministry would come by you sharing it with others.
Yes.
And helping others through your talent by the grace of God.
Sorry, sir.
The ministry will come with you helping and sharing to others through your talent. What God gave you the gift, right? As they say.
Well, you will be fulfilling your purpose by doing that, and until you realize that the truth of fulfilling by constantly using your gifts to glorify God in a daily life.
Alright, I'll go into over because you said that is not the ministry. So okay. Okay, I'm good. You go ahead for time's sake.
Right, okay. Yes, Sister Joanna, you read the scripture, and after I'm going to talk about Sabbath and then we'll close up, okay? 10 minutes, okay?
2 Corinthians chapter 6, 14 to 17, it says, "Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship had righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion had light with darkness? And what concord had Christ with Belial? Or what part had he that believeth with an infidel? And what agreement had the temple of God with idols? For ye are the temple of the living God, as God had said, I will dwell in them and walk in them, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people. Wherefore, come out from among them, and be ye separate, said the Lord, and touch not unclean things, and I will receive you."
Amen. Right, so to summarize what the scripture shows, that we all children of life basically not supposed to have communion with children of darkness. Okay? Also with idols, what the scripture says, little children, keep yourself from idols. Okay? But I say this to show God knows that we can be influenced. He knows, since He created the mind, He knows how the mind is. And to keep fulfilling your purpose, it is important to separate yourself, that you may be preserved in obedience to Christ. Right?
I said that's just to say, in another way, to abstain from the appearance of all evil, according to 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 10.
Now, we saw more today that the Sabbath, a sign of God's work. God can remind me of authority. Here is the jurisdiction in the earth. What else? Name. Sorry? Name. What we see in Sabbath is name. So then we saw justification, we saw sanctification, we saw all these different things. Now the Sabbath is no other day, but the Sabbath day highlights our true purpose. As we behold the truth of the Sabbath, we are urged to give God total control over our existence. The Sabbath, which was made for man, teaches us how to focus on fulfilling our purpose by being a witness to the aloneness of God. For this reason, it is required of us to lay aside all earthly tasks and have a holy convocation. Leviticus chapter 23, verses 2 and 3. Sister Ashley, if you read the scripture for me, please. Leviticus 23, 2 and 3. And after that, we have one more scripture, and that's it, right? Now, what I saw is, on the Sabbath day, you have to lay aside, you're living it because each day, right? But on the Sabbath day, you have to lay aside every single earthly distraction. You have to lay aside every earthly distraction. And therefore, truth of the Sabbath causes you, once you accept it, to give yourself over totally to God in obedience to Him. So the Sabbath day is supposed to be a day where you focus on fulfilling the purpose, glorifying God. The thoughts, you have to pay special attention, because things that you could do in a week that is not sin, on the Sabbath it becomes a sin to think of a bill that you have to pay, correct? Yeah. So it means you have to put special attention on every aspect. Your thoughts, which influences your emotions, and your actions, right? So God requires that we lay aside everything else and put special focus on the purpose of the Sabbath. This has been Leviticus 23, 2 and 3.
Leviticus chapter 23, verses 2 and 3. Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of Yahweh, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, even these are my feasts. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is Sabbath of rest, and holy convocation. You shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of Yahweh in all your dwellings.
So you have to, God requires that we do no work, right? But why the holy meetings so? Why the holy convocations? Why are we supposed to meet on the Sabbath? Why not just keep the Sabbath day in your home, don't go any road, lie down on your couch and study all day? Why we have to come to meetings? Why God requires to come? You see, as we assemble together, we encourage one another to fulfill purpose. The Sabbath day is meant to unite us in purpose to God. And it is on this day that we give a united testimony to the world of man's true purpose given by his author. So this is the last text here, Hebrews chapter 10, verse 24 and 25. Purpose of the convocations of the meeting is to encourage one another, to exhort one another. Okay? And through that, Hebrews chapter 10, verse 24 and 25. On the Sabbath day, we all come together for one purpose. Amen? Amen. So we have what we call a unity and purpose. Amen? And then we get new truths to go through the other 6 days of the week, living purpose. Okay? So it says, Hebrews 10:24 and 25, it says, and let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as you see the day approaching. Amen? So we see here, when we assemble, it is to what? To provoke one another unto love. Amen? So we ought not to forsake the assembly. As some well the Sabbath, but I can stay home and read. You know? God requires that we gather together. That those who are fulfilling their purpose before Him unite, okay, and encourage one another. Right? So, with that being said, this is the end of the Sabbath, and I surely have a purposeful Sabbath, by God's grace. I hope that this study was enlightening and that you all understood the scriptures. So I hope my prayer is that we go through the week fulfilling our individual purpose and thereby fulfilling our general purpose by living the truths of Christ shown to us, and as we continue to accumulate truths daily in the study of the scripture, that we will fulfill our ministry. Right? Yes, Sister Camille, and then afterwards. Sister Camille?
I just want to read a scripture and ask you a question. But we were like servants, or using this scripture like to show that a servant is like to be like, we consider the world like the lowest form, or just generally, not necessarily the lowest form, but meaning to serve or to have somebody over you on your authority, right? Servants, be obedient to them that are your masters, according to the flesh, with fear and trembling in singleness of your heart, as unto Christ. Not with eye service as men pleasers, but as the servants of Christ, with the will of God from the heart, with good will doing service as to the Lord and not to men, knowing that whatsoever good thing any man doeth, the same shall he receive of the Lord, whether he be bond or free. And I ask this to say because I remember before when Brother Benino was speaking in terms of baptism class, the things that would be more pertaining to us as converts or as Christians, that would be more difficult for us. So in light of how you stated it, if I were to say that the two most challenging ones that we as Christians have to come up in, or the ones that we are really to become victorious and fulfill in on a daily basis or on a continual basis or in a way that will really help us as a flock or help us as in our individual lives, especially if I were to say that love for man or which is terrestrial purpose, and individual purpose, which is personal life and living, is too much challenging. What would you say to me as a Christian and somebody wanting to do that? You know, because the world would have the issue with God, the world would have the issue with loving God and preaching the truth. But we as converts might not have the issue with that. So we would probably have more issues or more challenges or more things for us to become love for man in relationships, husband and wife, in children, in family life. What would you say to me as a Christian? Since those two might be most difficult for me as a Christian.
Well, explain what you mean by challenge.
Challenge meaning victory might be more lingering than comfort.
Well, let's remember you're lingering victory, yeah? You are still free. And it is the possible things to be in lingering victory with having love for God and not love for man. You know, it doesn't, it's not something that can be separated. Once you have love for God, you will have love for man, because love is the fulfilling of the law, so that it can't be separate. You understand? So it can't be, you hire one and then you need to come up in the other. It is impossible. That just plainly stated, it doesn't exist.
So when I agree that the two ways seem most challenging as a Christian,
No, that's why I asked you what you mean by challenging.
For us to come up in as Christians.
No, you see what how we come up and loving God and loving man. How would we come up?
Meaning that personality traits we have to deal with on a daily basis, like with your husband or your wife, your brother and sister in our working environment or personal life. You know, if you have to be living life as a Christian as an example, like for me, I mean, it might be easy for you to preach the gospel. It might be easy for you to preach the message and it might be easy for you to love Yahweh. But those two things on a more practical level are different.
Do you think that it is more difficult to accomplish?
To become victorious in the end. Would you say that?
No. This is because it is all sin-free living. And once a person has been made sin-free, all exist in the person at the same time. They do have love for God. They do have love for man. Once a person has Christ in their heart and they are preaching the gospel, they still have love for God and they still have love for man all at the same time. So that it is nothing that you need to come up with. To not love God is to be uncontrolled, amen. And to be in sin, to not love man is to not love God. It means that you are in sin at the time.
Probably I should just add to what you say. But yeah, all you have to do is ask yourself, what is difficult? Where is the difficulty? If you ask yourself, loving God, loving the family, let us say that you be a bad behaved boyfriend or husband or whatever, right? What does the word difficult mean here? Is difficulty obeying the law, or is difficulty you giving up something that is blocking you from obeying? The difficulty always points back to some love of self or love of wrong that the person has that hinders them from doing that which flows right from the Holy Spirit. So that is the reason why we don't ever say it is difficult to serve God. We are saying sometimes it is difficult to deny yourself. But if you're in the truth and have the truth already, then it becomes easy because you just obey the commandments of God. So it's hard. Where is this difficulty lie? And you begin to investigate, it is all in the mind of the individual what they want to do and what they like. This is the reason why all of us should find it a beautiful thing to live or obey the truth easy.
Amen. So, with that we close, right? Amen. We can stand forward of Christ. Each side must be patient. I know that is run a little later than expected, but thank you all for the patience. Okay, so we'll say a word of prayer to close the Sabbath. Most kind and loving Father, we do thank you so much for all you should share with us on this time, thy Sabbath day that have passed. We do thank thee for revealing to us that we ought to live in obedience to thee, thereby fulfilling our purpose. May we have a purpose-filled week by constantly abiding in the truths as it is revealed to us for us to fulfill our ministry, that we may receive a crown of life, Yahweh, that thou hast prepared for us. We do thank thee for thy mercies and thy kindness for us, and we ask of thee that thou keep us safe from all accidents, from all harm and danger. Until we meet next Sabbath to encourage each other in love and good words according to thy word. Is this our humble prayer, Yahweh, with much thanksgiving to thee. Amen. Amen.